Hello everyone, this is Snowbird Bob back again where y'all today. Today is Saturday, February the 16th, 2019. What we're going to be talking about today is the upcoming next 7 to 10 days. It looks like that we're going to be in a pretty active weather pattern. It looks like there's going to be some chances of wintry precip to the north and a whole lot of rainfall, especially across the central portion and the eastern portion of the forecast area, where a lot of this area from Arkansas and Louisiana out to Mississippi, Alabama, Georgia, and the Tennessee area really don't need to see any more rainfall. But unfortunately, we could see some very heavy rainfall over the next 10 days. And another thing, if you want to see some snow out there, hey, go up to Missouri. I mean, that the Missouri seems like it's the snow magnet over this winter. And I went up to Raleigh, Missouri. They picked up around 6 or 7 inches of snow. Some of the biggest snowflakes I've ever seen in my life yesterday. I don't know if any of y'all seen my Facebook Live video. Some of those snowflakes were the size of golf balls and racket balls. It was unbelievable. It's 21 degrees and snowing. At one point, about 2 inches an hour. It was some of the heaviest snow I've ever seen, and the largest snowflakes I've ever seen. In fact, the big snowflakes I seen back in Washington, Missouri, about a month ago, those were the biggest up into the ones I seen yesterday. But anyway, we still got a lot of time left. I know a lot of y'all out there is wanting to see some snow down across the forecast area. We still have a shot out there. The MJO is in phases 8 right now and 1, and that is the holy grail of getting some cold weather pressed down into the southern part of the forecast area. And we got an active storm track, so we're going to have plenty of chances to see winter weather. It's just can we get some of this cold air that's fighting against the southeast ridge down here to push far enough south where we can get a good winter storm across the area. I'm not totally writing it off, but I'm about 80% sure that winter is pretty much done for the I-20 corridor for around Shreveport, Monroe, Louisiana, Jackson, Mississippi, out to Birmingham and Montgomery, Atlanta. I think this area in here southward may be done. But of course, as soon as I say that, the models may change, tomorrow or the next day, and end up giving y'all a good winter storm out there. Anything's possible out there with the weather. I'm just going off what as far as the teleconnections that we're in, I mean, we're in beautiful teleconnections. The PNA is supposed to be going positive, so that should be, allowing a eastern and southern trough to develop as we head into later this month and the 1st of March. And we've seen some big snows out here. Y'all know, y'all have seen them in late February and March, all across the forecast area. And I'm not writing that off yet. I'm just saying I think that this area is probably, I would say it's pretty much done with. Unfortunately, I know y'all want to see some snow out there. I know you can see it on a video or something like that. It's just not the same as being right out in the middle of it or in your own comfort of your home watching it out there. Now across this area from, I say, Dallas, Oklahoma City, over toward Little Rock, Memphis, Nashville, Lexington, Kentucky, over to Springfield. This area is still, I think you got a good, 50 to 60% chance that we're going to be end up hit with a pretty good snowstorm or a winter storm before it's all said and done with. Now, if you live up in Kansas and Missouri and Illinois, this area here, it don't stop for y'all up here. I mean, it's just every 3 or 4 or 5 days, winter storm, winter weather event, one after another, after another, after another. But that's because this cold air is up in the central plains, is building a lot of the snowpack, and the pressing of this cold is just, it needs to be a little stronger. I know if y'all don't want to see snow or winter weather, then y'all's chances are probably better. But the ones that do want to see snow and winter weather, if you can get this cold air and this ridge to be a little bit weaker down here and let this cold air push a little further to the southeast, it's a beautiful pattern to get winter weather. There's no doubt about that. Meteorological speaking, I mean, you couldn't ask for a better weather pattern to get winter weather. But we'll see how it goes, and it still could change to that out there. We still could get clipped because 1 or 2 good winter events, I mean, to be honest with you, I let my forecast turn out perfectly right because it'll only take one good winter event to get everybody average to above average on their snowfall. So we'll see how that plays out there, and I'll definitely keep you all informed on the very latest out there. But we're going to take a look at the precip types. Looks like tonight There's going to be a possibility of a little light wintry mix across extreme northern Arkansas, southern Missouri, and again up here in central Missouri. Enjoy y'all snow. Y'all going to look to get another, 1 to 3, 2 to 4 inches around I-70 north up there, and then we go out and there's more rain for y'all out in Louisiana and Alabama and Georgia. Same old story, it's a different day out there for a lot of y'all out there. And as far as temperature, it's going to be a little on the chilly side, but when you get down to I-20 south, it's going to be like you can almost break out the sunscreen, and it's almost like a different weather pattern down there. Highs in the 60s, 70s, and 80s at times down in this area here, while a lot of this area up here is in the 20s and 30s and 40s. So it's just unbelievable how this southeast ridge is fighting in here. But anyway, we take it out a little further. I think we need to watch this as we head into Tuesday and Tuesday night and Wednesday morning. Some areas across Oklahoma, northern Arkansas, and southern Missouri could see some accumulating freezing rain, a little sleet, and some snowfall as we head through there. Some of this cold air may press a little further south, but I think as we head into today, Wednesday, most of everybody in the coverage area should change over to plain cold rain across much of northern Arkansas and southern Missouri. But then again, here we go again, central Missouri. Get in on another 2 to 4, 3 to 5 inches of snowfall as we head in the middle of the week. So that's a hot zone right now if you're living up across central Missouri and northern Missouri here. I mean, you just get snow after snow out there. And then a big rain event for areas across the I-20 corridor and up to I-40, all out here into Louisiana, up into Tennessee, Kentucky here, and even Arkansas, some heavy rain as we head into midweek. And we go and take it out into we're getting to late week. We got another big winter systems coming through. I mean, it's more heavy rainfall threat, and we just don't need that out in this area in here. Hopefully, as we get into the spring, a lot of this will slow down, because I know a lot of these rivers and creeks is swollen, and then of course farmers need it to be dry enough to plant and stuff out there too. So it needs to slow down, but it does not look. So here we go again. We out day 7. Day 7.5, another big rainfall system coming through the area with heavy rainfall. This could even produce severe weather as we head into next weekend. I'm going to have to watch this closely here too, because on a lot of the ensembles, this is producing a big upper low back behind this huge surface low here. So this huge 995 surface low just depends on the track it takes. If it takes a little further southern track, we could get, this could be one of those systems that produces a big snow swath over the northern part of the forecast area, from Arkansas back to Texas, Oklahoma, out to maybe even Tennessee and Kentucky here. It would take a big jump to get it far south down here, but this area in here, we need to watch this event here as we take it out. We look at the total rainfall over the next 10 days. Let's see, total precip, and it's got some big amounts. Look at this, and the purple here is anywhere from 7 to 16 inches of rainfall across Mississippi, northern Alabama, northern Georgia, into western Tennessee, eastern Tennessee here. And then in this orange here, you got anywhere from 3 to as much as 6 inches of rain across this area. And we really don't need any rain across this area or this area. We're running way above average on precipitation out there. What I want to do is take a look at the total snowfall over the next 10 days. Like I said, this is for pretty much that Tuesday night and Wednesday time frame. We could see a little accumulating snowfall northern Arkansas, southern Missouri, and out in Oklahoma, maybe a couple inches to 2 or 3, 4 inches of snow. But then again, there you go, central Missouri, have at it. 3 to 6 inches of snowfall up in this area, maybe more. This is only at a 10-to-1 ratio. And it may be higher amounts up in this area, maybe 3 to 6 or 4 to 8 inches of snow for Kansas and Missouri out there. But anyway, it looks like that we're just in a very, very active weather pattern, and it looks like, according to the long range, looking at the teleconnections such as the AO, NAO, the PNA, and the MJO, that's a Mann-Julian oscillation. We're going into 8 right now, and then 1, and that should, like I said, should, according to looking at past analog years with the same kind of setups with the teleconnections, it should allow this trough to actually start forming into the central, the central and eastern part of the United States. So I don't think we're done yet. Like I said, I'm sort of writing y'all off down here across this area here, But I would not be surprised to see something as we head later in this month and into early March, and really across this area through here, central and northern and northwestern part. I really think we'll get tagged with maybe 1 to 2 big winter events as before it's all said and done. Before we can wrap this winter up out there. But anyway, I appreciate y'all tuning in today, and y'all have a great evening, everyone.